for the God Tape 51, and it's coming out real soon. I just gotta add a couple more videos waiting on my homie Josh. By the way, shout out to Josh because he's one of the reason why there's so many good videos on it. Because he be sending me videos, I be putting them on the God Tape. But today we're gonna talk about the weed smokers. And the reason why, because there's a lot of content creators that would say stop smoking weed, and I feel them about that because that's honestly what you're supposed to do. But some people do smoke a lot, and I come here to help y'all out. Now, what y'all gotta do, and y'all gonna smoke weed and work for the Lord, you're gonna have to like cut down on the weed by a whole lot. Like I'll give you an instance. Like before, I used to need weed to have ultimate fun in video games, and that's wrong to do. Because if you need weed to have fun while playing your video games, that is wrong. And yes, we're gonna read the Bible too on this. I don't know what chapter or what part we're gonna read, but we're gonna read today. But yeah, but back to what I was saying, like you shouldn't need weed to have fun. Like you got to be able to do things without the weed. You got to be able to really cut it off. Like you got to be able to like when the plug call you up, not answer the plug, and you really got to be able to do that. Because if you can't do that, then you ain't never really gonna get off the weed, and you gonna be stuck on it, and you gonna have conflicting moments with you and the Lord, and the weed's gonna take over. So you gotta have to learn how to cut down on weed. No, I'm not telling you weed is bad. This is not. This is probably gonna be the only time I get here and talk about weed today. And also, there's another thing called wine you can always drink. No, don't drink it to get drunk. If you drink it to get drunk, that might even be worse than smoking weed. To be honest with you. But you gotta understand, them demons, they want you. So therefore, they're gonna tell you, smoke today, smoke today, smoke today. Like, you gotta ask yourself this, right? If you trying to build things and you ain't got no money on you, and the only thing you got is weed to smoke every day, and every time you can buy weed, you go buy more, then you might be messing up. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, me, I got controlled by the weed. And what happened was like I was so controlled. I'm talking about trying to get a car and all that, but I'm buying all this weed, and to the point I didn't even realize these evil spirits was telling me to smoke that much weed, so I can't get my car. What's up, Miss Queen? Yeah. So all I'm saying is like, so I missed out on getting a car when I should have had one already. So now I'm back at the beginning of trying to get this car. Yeah, I see you, Miss Queen. How you doing today? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the live stream. Yeah, but no, I'm not telling you. Yeah, the constantly go smoke. I'm really telling you to cut down on the weed. What's up, Rod CV? So basically, I'm telling you to really cut down. I mean, really cut down. Like if you notice you ain't got no money in your account, you can't get done anything you need to get done. Then it might be your time to actually stop smoking. Like you might need to actually say the weed is hurting you, because weed can hurt you. It can hurt you when you smoke too much. And you can't get none of this stuff done you was supposed to get done months ago, it's hurting you. Like back in the days before I made my first mixtape, Tyson World. Now, this is back when I was like brand new to the faith. Now, I kept smoking it, kept smoking it, kept smoking it, kept smoking it, kept smoking. And what happened was, months went by, I started realizing, oh shit, I never made the mixtape. So, so I had to get to it. And when I made Tyson World, the first one, I didn't have the right equipment, because instead of buying the microphone and the stuff I need, I went and bought weed. Like I'll give you an example. This is how a good way to start cutting down, right? I admit I do smoke, but I don't put all my time to it. And I smoked recently, but that was after I went to the driving school and got my permit, and then I went to go smoke. Yeah, I see you, Rosie V. What's up? What's up? What's up with you? How you doing, Rosie V? So like, back to what I was saying. Like, I took my time to go there and smoke, and I decided to wait until I got my permit and said, okay, now I can go buy a little bit of green. Now, when I say a little bit of green, I only bought like $20 worth. I didn't go out there and go spend the whole world on it, because you might need to realize your ass need to go buy some food for yourself. That's another thing that we will do. It will make you hungry. Then you go to restaurant on restaurant on restaurant on restaurant. You at McDonald's, you at Burger King, you at Subway every day of the week. You doing all this stuff. Now I'm just looking out my window. You doing all this stuff, buying all this food, but you ain't got no money in your pocket because you didn't go to the grocery store. And sometimes that's because of how much you done smoked, maybe because the weed and took over and said, you know what? Go get you some McDonald's. And matter of fact, do it on Uber, and you sitting there getting Uber meal after Uber meal. You buying two Uber meals a day. You spending $40 on food when you could have spent $40 at the grocery store buying your own food. Like my homie Willie, he's always telling me, y'all sitting there buying all this food, and we got all this food inside this house to cook. Cause my friend Willie, like he's a smoker, but at the same time though, he'll make sure his refrigerator is full of food to eat. And another thing we come to talk about is like semen retention. So semen retention is when you frame from masturbation and all that. Now, yeah, there's a lot to say about that. Because I've been going through some journeys on that. The first thing is like when you add semen retention and not smoking weed together and actually having in your mind frame to be that way, you're going to have the weirdest dreams you ever had. And some of those dreams are going to tell you the truth. Yeah, I see you. I see you. What's up? What's up, Rosie V? Now back to what I was saying. Like you're gonna have weird dreams and all that, and the attraction level is gonna be crazy. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, like the attraction level of other people is gonna be crazy. Like, dudes will let you go first. You'll be walking to a door, the dudes will move out the way and let you go through it first. The women will always talk to you, but you're not here to do it for them though. You're here to do it for your own spirit. Cause when you masturbate, you let all different type of demons inside your life, and that's also why some of y'all can't get it right. Cause some of y'all sitting there masturbating and masturbating and masturbating and masturbating, and you can't get it right. Now you might do it inside your sleep, like a wet dream, and bust in the morning, but right there it's still okay because you were in a dream state, like you were in a sleeping state. It's when you're awake. And the main thing you want to do on semen retention, even if you do masturbate, stay away from porn. Stay away from porn. Stay away from porn. Now, I'm not telling you to masturbate, but you're better off if you masturbate without porn. Like I said, I'm not telling you to masturbate, but you're better off if you masturbate without porn. Because that will destroy you. Yeah, I see you. I see you. That will destroy you. Trust me when I'm telling you, it will destroy you. And your life will be in shambles. Your attraction level will go down. women will start looking at you like ill what? Cause most of the time, women don't even know how much they sense it, and most women can sense when you masturbate. Meaning, like, you ever notice guys? Sometimes you be talking to a woman, she'll be looking at you like ill because a woman can sense it on you that you masturbate, and most don't even know they can do it like that. Yeah, you know what I mean, Rosie B. When some dude he tried to talk to you, and you be looking at him like ill, 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 because in your mind already knows what he does on his bed when he's alone. That's what I mean. But but yeah, we just here this to talk really though, because honestly, God Take 52 is about to come out, and I can't wait to release it. So we just here really talking though. And yes, I got like 3 Bibles I think, but I got this new one today. No, a couple days ago. So we're gonna read off this one eventually today. But we just here talking though. And you gotta get it right with your semen retention though. Like like you need to refrain from it. And a good way to keep refraining from it, go work out. If you can't go to the gym, do push-ups and sit-ups. Like me, I combine it together, and my arms are starting to feel the burn from it. Like yesterday, I went to the gym, I did a short workout, and then I went home and got to my push-ups. Now you don't gotta do them all in one sit through together. You don't have to do it like that. Like what I do, I'll play video games, do 10 push-ups, and then play another level, 10 more push-ups, and then I might just do 10 more like in 5 minutes, and I make a set number. So my set number is usually 100 push-ups a day. So keep doing your working out. Keep doing all that. You want to work out on this. You want to go to the gym and not try. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 80 push-ups. And when you go to the gym, like you want to try not to focus on the women, because all I'm saying, all that spandex on at the gym and make it go wow, wow, and make you look, but you gotta remember you there to work out. You ain't there for them. I feel you, Rosie. I feel you, Rosie V. But but yeah, you want to go to the gym and actually get your workouts out the way, and you're gonna feel better about yourself the more you work out. Because sometimes you gotta work out to get that pain out the way. Because when you're on semen retention, too, you tend to have more confidence. So therefore, when people do like bad to you, you tend to really notice it, and you want to fight it back. So your fighting back should be your workout. Like you should get in a little bit of boxing too. Like me, I'm about to get back into my boxing. Only I had to go get some new gloves though. But even with that, there's other workouts you can do though. Like if my man Josh was here, me and him would be sparring all that and probably hit each other in the mouth by accident sometimes. But that's a good thing when you hit someone in the mouth by accident. But I'm just reading what you said. And I do 90 jumping jacks. That's what I'm talking about. 90 jumping jacks. Yep, yep. That's what I'm talking about. But there's other things you can do too. Like even if you don't have the things, like you can do jump roping. You can practice your arm strength. Like me, I lift up weights, and I'm trying to get higher and higher with it. Because the more you do it, then the point of working out too is burn your body out. Like such as you want to wake up in pain. You want that pain to suddenly hit you. And by the way, you want to eat lots of chicken too. A chicken will bring you back to life. And yes, guys, chicken will help you down there. And another thing that we all got to work on, including myself, because we always talk about how we eat food, right? Did you know that hens they only cost like $35? if you live down south, they only cost like $35, and hens make babies without a partner. So therefore, you can have eggs to eat for a long time if you got like 5 hens. Exactly. I love cats. I'm just reading what you said, Rosie V. I love cats too. Like my friend loves cats, and he's the one that told me like if a dog chases a cat, right, the cat can go up in the tree, and also small dog and a small cat, the cat usually wins that fight. I'm telling you now, cause the cat got them claws, they got hands, they can box. The dog got a bite. As soon as the dog tries to bite, then the cat then scratched that dog like 80 times already. And have you ever seen a dog fight a cat like a chihuahua fight a cat? The chu- the cat walk up to the chihuahua. No, the chihuahua walk up to the cat. The cat go, and the next thing, the cat got 40 scratches on the dog, and the dog go hide under the bed for the whole day. Word, that's what I'm talking about, Rosie V. And we really got to get to this semen retention. Yeah, I miss my dog too, though. I had to give him away, though. And also, like, dogs are also good companions to have because dogs are more loyal than humans are. Cause a dog will bark at you while you're watching TV. It's for the most wonderful reason. Because the dog wants you to stop watching TV and focus on them. But but yeah, and we got to get it better too, and we got to start realizing. Like I was talking to my friend Josh, and sometimes in life we all be angry because we sit there and talk to angry people. Like there was an old job I was working at, and it was making me angry to work there. So I started realizing what I need to do is stop talking to my people and stop talking to the people that work there because they do nothing but bring me anger. And sometimes it could be the people you love. Like for instance, I fell in love with a lady at my job just to find out like she didn't really respect me. So now when I see her again, I gotta tell her I don't want to talk to you no more. And it's not rude to be that way. The only thing about it though, if you're gonna be that way to a lady though, she might get mad at you for it because unlike the other guys, you're taking time away from her. But sometimes you have to get away from angry people because angry people have angry spirits, and them angry spirits. I see you, Rosie V. I gotta thank you for all your comments. And their angry spirits will pass on to you. So therefore, like when they passed on to you, now you angry about everything and can't get it right. Sometimes you gotta cut off people. Sometimes you gotta let people just be angry and walk away from them because what it is, like like Jesus said, it's not the people, it's the spirits and principalities. I know I ain't say exactly the way the verse said it, but just like Jesus said, though, it's not the people, it's the spirits inside of them. So therefore, that spirit is getting angry because that spirit wants to enter into you and make you angry at life. So you're gonna have to learn to stay away from some angry people because it will make your spirit an angry spirit and all that. Some people just don't have good in them because some people don't study. A lot of people don't study the Lord. Like people is all worried about this food stamp, this and that. But didn't the Lord say? But didn't Jesus say, if the Lord feeds the birds, wouldn't He feed you? Aren't you more important than a bird? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm just reading what you said again. You see, like Rosie V said, I don't get mad. That's the way you gotta be. And when people are trying to get you mad, leave them alone. Cause you gotta understand this too. People might do stuff to you though, and make you mad, and make you want revenge. But remember, vengeance is the Lord. Like, like I won't say people's names on this, but I'm gonna give you an example. Like, I know people I used to live with, right? So one day they said something to me, and what I'm gonna do is trust inside the Lord. So they said, "You really think the Lord can help you out? You really think the Lord got your back? You think the Lord's gonna do good for you?" You know what happened to that person? They can't get a job right now. They stuck inside a room. Like I said, I'm not saying names of people, so therefore no one can say, "Oh, I'm doing good, Rosie V." So therefore, no one can say, "Oh, you talking about this person and that person," but I'm just giving you the story. So they stuck in their room watching TV and can't get nothing done. And meanwhile, I'm getting near the 40 hours and I'm about to get another job. And that's really the Lord saying, don't worry about that, because when they said that, they went, like, they didn't go against you. They went against me. And I'll make sure that you get things good. Just like Rosie B said, we on the same vibe. She said good. I said the Lord gonna make sure things are good. And now things are starting to go all my way because I got my permit again. I'm moving up in the world, and next great things are about to happen in my life. Like that's how the Lord works. So that's why you ain't got to worry about other people. Other people might even be doing good, and they're only doing good until the Lord said so. And meaning until the Lord changes everything. And it's an awesome thing to say, because it's not my vengeance, it's the Lord's vengeance. Because the Lord hates when people try his people, though. Like, for instance, there's someone at my job talking about me right now. I'm not even worried about it. Because but also you gotta pray for them people too. You gotta hope good for the people. Like the person that's talking bad about me, I pray that good things happen inside their life and they're not destroyed, and then they can feed their family, and they can get what they need done inside their life. And I pray all good for them. But whatever the Lord says he's going to do to that person, that's what the Lord's going to do. Because I really pray that person repents and leaves the situation alone. Because I'm not the one that they have to worry about. It's the Lord they got to worry about. But now we about to get into reading this Bible. I don't know what verse we going to read today. All right, just give me a second to look. All right, so we going to read from Deuteronomy. No, actually, we're going to read from a different. I don't know what that word says. All right. Since Josh been doing a lot of work from the for the God tapes, now we gonna read from Joshua. Yeah, Josh, this is a shout out to you right now, cause you've been doing a lot of work on these God tapes. So we gonna read from Joshua today. We gonna read Joshua 1. Now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua. So basically, after Moses' death, the Lord already know what he gonna do. So or he went to Joshua, and most of this is like a story too. So that's how we're reading it. It's like a story. All right, where was that? the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying. So it always tells you that the father of the person. Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise and go over the Jordan, those and all his people, unto the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. So he's basically telling, so the Lord's basically telling Joshua where to go. I'm just reading what you said, Rosie V. I have been watching this for hours. Word. That's what I'm talking about. Every place that the sole of your feet shall tread upon, that I read that wrong. Your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses. So what he's basically saying, what I said to Moses, I'm gonna give to you too. From the wilderness. Sorry, the camera's not really on my face with it. And then this camera's not a good camera. I'm just gonna be honest with you. From the wilderness and this Traban, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, I think it says. I ain't the best reader. I'm just gonna be honest with you. All the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea towards the going down of the sun, shall be your coast. So he's basically telling Joshua the land that they're gonna have, and what he says they're gonna have is gonna be theirs. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. So he's basically saying, what I promised Moses, I'm going to promise you and be there for you. I haven't read, I don't think I went to Joshua in a long time. Just trying to get back to where I was at. I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. So the Lord's saying, I'll be by your side. But Joshua got to do the Lord's work though. Be strong and of a good courage, for unto this people shall those divide for an inheritance the land which I swore unto their fathers to give them. Only be those strong and very courageous, that those mayest observe to do according to all the laws which Moses my servant commanded thee. So he's basically saying, do everything I say and listen to my laws that I commanded Moses. So you gotta do it too. Turn not from it and do no, turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that those may prosper whithersoever those goest. So he's basically saying, do what I tell you to do and do it the way I say, and you will prosper in life. This book of laws shall not depart out of thy mouth, but those shall meditate therein day and night, that those mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. So he's basically saying the Torah, the Bible, the books I gave Moses, listen to every last word and do what's ever inside of it. That's what I'm talking about, Rosie V. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to get back to where I was at. For then those shall make thy way prosper. Like he's saying, you listen to the book and listen to what I say, your ways will always prosper. And then those shall have goodness succeed. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be. So he's basically telling them what you need to be afraid for. I'm the Lord. I made this world. You ain't got nothing to be afraid of. That's basically what he's saying. So like, be not afraid, neither be those dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee. So the Lord's with you, and you can do anything you want. Anything. Your spirit probably hungry now, because you hearing the word right now, so your spirit probably hungry, Rosie B. You know, we just responding to the people in the comments. I gotta thank you, Rosie B, for being inside these comments. Thy Lord God is with thee. Whatever whatsoever those goeth. So now we add Israel to the cross of Jordan. Word, I'm happy you back. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people, saying, pass through the host and command the people, saying, prepare your victories, for within 3 days ye shall pass over this Jordan to go in to possess the land which the Lord your God giveth you to possess, and to the Rebuts, and to the Galilees, and to half of the tribe of Manasseh, spake Jordan, saying, remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you. So he's basically telling them what to do right now. He was telling them we will go across the Jordan because the Lord told me to tell you to do that. And he's telling them, remember what Moses said, because Moses did a lot of work for the Lord. So even though Moses is dead and in heaven right now, is dead and in heaven right now, the Lord, he got his back. And the Lord uses Moses as someone great to look at after his death, because Moses did a lot of work for the Lord, saying the Lord our God, no, your God, saying the Lord your God has given you rest and has given you this land, your wives, your little ones, your cattle
shall remain in the land which Moses giveth you on this side Jordan, but ye shall pass before your burden and armed all the mighty men of valley and help them until the Lord giveth you burden rest as he has given you. And they also have possessed the land which the Lord your God giveth them. Then ye shall return unto the land of the possessors and enjoy it. So he's basically saying people who have the land won't have it for long because the Lord has made sure to give it to you, and you will enjoy it. Which Moses, the servant, which Moses, the Lord's servant, gave him on this side Jordan, towards the sun rising. And I answered Joshua, saying, all that those cometh us, we will do, and whatsoever those sinneth will go. So he's basically saying, I feel like, yeah, I feel like he's basically saying like the people who are in there will be moved out because the Lord said so. According as we hearken unto Moses and all his things. So, so remember, we got to hearken to Moses. He's telling the people to hearken to Moses because remember, Moses went on a 40-day fast and came back with the laws that God wanted to tell the people. So God puts Moses' name at a special place. And whosoever he be that does rebel against thy commandments will not hearken unto the words, and will not hearken unto thy words in all that those commandeth him shall be put to death, and only be strong and of good courage.
Alright, so this is right there was the God take today. I mean, that was the video for the God take. I hope y'all have a good one and know the God Tape 51 is coming out soon. The God Tape 50 did come out, but the only thing I messed up with it, like I called it 50, I didn't put God Tape on it, so I gotta fix that to it. But yeah, the God Tape 51 coming out soon though. I just gotta add a couple more videos to it, and then the God Tape 51, the playlist be out real soon. I gotta thank Josh because he be the one that be giving me a lot of videos to put in the God Tapes. But I'll see y'all next time when the next video comes out. Peace. And by the way, before I say peace, we might have some new music coming out soon. Some brand new songs and all that coming out and all. Like like we finna get back to it and we gonna get back to this music. But it was good talking to y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.